Welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports week. The Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association's annual general meeting set to be held in less than 2 weeks. Tension is rife in the local sporting body as two factions of the organization are engaged in a war of words just ahead of its election of officers. Now, for context, the current BLT administration had been involved in an ongoing legal battle with two members who had deemed they had been unfairly removed as members of the BLTA. And in July of this year, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of those two appellants, saying the BLTA had acted unjust. Now on Sunday, former tennis player Marvin Roll, who intends to run for president of the association, along with several tennis parents, held an impromptu presser at the National Tennis Center to air out their grievances with the current administration.
For the past 5 years, the BLTA has failed to issue any notice regarding the regularization of memberships. During the same period, parents have allowed their children to proudly represent the Bahamas on national teams. Yet the board never once indicated that it was refusing new memberships or renewals. Now that the BLT has suddenly called an election and instructed members to appear at the National Tennis Center for only two hours of each day to check if they are eligible. Those not on the association list are told they must wait until the AGM and elections to be ratified. This process is not only unreasonable and exclusionary, it is a breach of the court's ruling and contrary of the BLTA Constitution.
Now, since our initial sportscast, the BLTA president, Perry Newton, has responded via a press release saying that the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association has issued notifications allowing for the regularization of its members in order to become current and are pleased that members took advantage to regularize their accounts, including persons under the recent legal rulings. Adding that the BLTA remains focused on its mission to grow tennis, support athletes, and uphold the proud sporting tradition of the Bahamas, adding that they will continue to work in partnership with athletes, members, stakeholders, and international bodies to advance the sport of tennis in the country. I will continue to update you on this story as it progresses. Switching gears to track and field, the Bahamas' 15-member team set to leave in a matter of days for Tokyo, Japan, the site of this year's World Athletics Championships. Among the recent additions to the squad was 200-meter specialist Ian Kerr, who was invited by World Athletics due to his world rankings. We caught up with Kerr on his mindset heading into his first World Championships.
Last year was really the year that I really took the European circuit serious, and so that benefited me this year with the points that I gathered from that. And so this year I went to Japan and Africa, and so because of those gold label meets, I was able to get enough points to go back to Japan for World Champs this year. I wouldn't say nervous per se. I'm always excited to run, always a little nervous to run. But I'm ready to go. So just fine-tuning some stuff, and I leave tomorrow at 6 p.m. But I'm ready to go, though. Not much nerves. For me, I just want to go there, execute my race. This is World Champs, so it's going to be the best of the best. So I expect the competition to be there. So I just got to go out there, execute my race, and everything will take care of itself from there.
As for his expectations and his assessment of a very stacked men's 200-meter field.
Well, I expect the guys from the States, I expect the guys from Africa, Europe, those guys are always going to be there. So this is nothing that I'm not used to. So just going out there and just making sure I run my race, stay in my lane, and focus on what I have to do. There's nothing I like to do more than put on the Bahamian colors. And so with that, I take that with me everywhere I go, no matter if I have on the colors or if I don't have on the colors. I take that Bahamian pride with me all over the world. So I'm excited to go to Japan and showcase that talent.
Now, the World Athletics Championships will run from September 13th through the 21st. In baseball news, the Players Alliance and the Don't Blink organization continue to work together to further the mission of leveling the playing field in both the local baseball and softball communities. The nonprofit organizations recently expanded their efforts to the BAP program, donating softball equipment and supplies to help develop softball in the Bahamas. Players Alliance, along with Don't Blink, have consistently given back to the baseball community both locally and abroad. Now for the Players Alliance, their mission encompasses core values, including leadership, stewardship, ownership, diversity protection, equality, and service. Since its inception, the organization has invested $41.7 million into black communities, while Don't Blink, spearheaded by Todd Isaacs Jr. and Lucius Fox, recently expanded their brand from baseball to softball, the inaugural staging of the Queens of Paradise softball series this past June.
And that's my look at your sports on this Tuesday. I'm Amajal Nold, signing out until tomorrow.